beat, but not you. Yeah. Everybody over there so goes to boom. Everybody round there so goes to boom. Everybody over there so goes to boom. No, everybody go boom, 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 boom. Big up, people. Welcome back to BBK Sports. Listen, big up to my bro, the Waffle Don. Had a fantastic stream earlier with my bro on a Friday. It's Halloween, people. It's 4 p.m. on the west coast of these United States. So I got like maybe 2 hours before the trick-or-treating starts, before the doorbell starts ringing like crazy, and all the kids and their parents dressed like crazy folks come annoy the shit out your doorbell for 3-4 hours soliciting candy. She just put like a big old bowl out and just fill it up with candy and let them just come grab. The problem is the big kids, the greedy kids, will just come and take up all the candy and mess it all up. But it's all good. Happy Halloween to those who celebrate it. To those who have kids, your kids will have a great day. To all the people who are driving around in the streets, kids will be out trick-or-treating, rain, sleet, or snow. So make sure that you are being careful as you do the trick-or-treating thing. Stay safe, stay sound. Now, people, the World Series is tonight, Game 6. Big up to Miss Melina. I know she's a massive Arsenal fan, a massive Toronto Blue Jays fan, and they are one win away from the World Series, you know. She's a beloved follower of the BBK Sports community show. She could be riddled with trophies this season, should Arsenal decide to act right. Now, speaking of the Arsenal, people, one thing we know for sure, the only thing we know for sure this weekend in the Premier League is that Arsenal will remain top. Right? We are 4 points clear. That means no one can catch us. Any other storyline for the weekend is just a swag, right? It's a scientific wild-ass guess based on how you view football, how you think your team is going to perform, how do you think the London Derby is going to go between Tottenham and the Chelsea 3-point lane. For some reason, I can't see anything other than a Chelsea winning that game. I can't see it. I just think Chelsea are going to slap these, man. Don't even matter. I think it was last year, was it not, or was it the season before when Chelsea spot these, man? 2 goals due to a Cucurella playing football in basketball shoes or something, just sliding all over the place, and gave away 2 goals. And I think Chelsea came back and won the game 2-0, like a Jadon Sancho masterclass, right before halftime or something like that. Mad one. Now, big up to my bro, the Waffle Don. Like I said, man, popped in here earlier, and I think he hit the likes. Big up to LFC always. Like as you enter, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel. Big up to AFC always. My guy, we need to keep this up. I'm not bothered if we did concede a goal tomorrow. It's all about getting 3 points. At this rate, LFC Monster. LFC, big up, I see AFC Monster in the chat. I'm saying to AFC always, I would be bothered. I hope Gabriel and Mascara or whoever partners him tomorrow in the back line, most likely Mascara, gets pissed if they concede. But like, bro, what are you doing? You're messing up my clean sheet. Big up to SB from the catch up. Always saying that the dry cleaning bill is high. The laundry bill is going to be high this year for Arsenal Football Club. Big up to man like Mateo in the building. Mateo, what you saying to me? You know who Mateo is. He is the
real bad man.
The real bad man of BBK Sports. Big him up every single time. Hope you're good, bro. We got our resident scholar. Man like Kwaja in the house. Big up to Kwaja. Hope you're good, bro. AFC always said we need to get as much points as we can over Man City and Liverpool from now and over the Christmas period and New Year. I tell you what, City got their own banana skin. They got their own banana skin they have to worry about in Bournemouth. Yeah? It's Bournemouth. It won't be an easy game for City. I know. I think I predicted a draw earlier, had that going down as a 2-2, but that will be a tough game. I'm looking forward to Rodri is fit. I read some reports today. I don't know what you man are hearing in the spaces. I know what I'm hearing in the spaces, and I'm hearing that Rodri and Haaland are fit to play. I don't think Rodri will start. I think Pep feels like he has enough to win this game at home without Rodri. And the last thing he wants to do is to rush Rodri back. Because the next time a City fan or Pep sees Rodri pull up with an injury, oh damn, or a muscular injury, like he goes into a tackle collision, that can happen. But the minute anyone see Rodri pull up again, it's gonna be hearts in mouth, kind of how Arsenal fans feel when we see Saka pull up or when we see Declan Rice pull up. We're gonna be on some, oh my God, heart in mouth. There are certain positions right now that Arsenal can probably sigh of relief. Yeah, I think most would be okay for a couple of game or two, even if Raya goes down with an injury. Timber, Benjamin White's coming back into form. Left back, calm there. Gabriel Incapi is there. Saliba Mascara. I think it's calm there. But if Declan Rice pulls up with an injury, most Arsenal fans are going to be like, oh shit, heart in mouth. Because the delivery that he is putting on these set pieces for us to unlock teams, because teams are going to be stubborn against us. Teams are hell-bent on giving us a problem to solve. They know about the set pieces. They know about the open play goals. They know that it's very difficult for Arsenal to break down teams right now. So they are going to play deep. 2 banks of 5. Oh, my God. Claire, you are becoming an MVP of this channel, you know. Absolute MVP of this channel if you're going to keep doing this. You don't have to do that, dear. But it is always greatly appreciated. Another intense round of applause for Claire, everyone. You're far too kind. Another 5 memberships gifted by Claire. Love for the love. We thank you. You good, yeah? All right, back into the comments. Appreciate that, Claire. Far too kind. Arsenal are 17th when it comes. See, I didn't even see this. Didn't even read this yet. 17th when it comes to scoring goals from open play. Now, I see a lot of us predicting big wins. A 3-0 margin. I think I predicted 3-0. Are we getting ahead, though? Are we thinking too much into it to think like, yo, this Burnley team, they can defend. Burnley can actually defend. They gave Liverpool a hell of a game up there. Let's not kid ourselves. They gave Liverpool a hell of a game. That Hannibal don't put his hand up. That's probably a 0-0 draw. And Burnley would have taken that all day. Right? Now, I know Scott Parker isn't like the most expansive coach. Doesn't have a great coaching record. Man is known for his drip before he's known for his actual coaching, you know. Before people were creaming their pants over Rubens Monclair dressing on the sidelines, Scott Parker was that dude when he was coaching Fulham. Always a fashion symbol on the sidelines. But with men like Kyle Walker and Twan Zabe, it's going to be the lowest of low blocks tomorrow. And this is the kind of game where I'm going to charge Eze and Trossard, Saka to rise and do something. Win a foul in a dangerous area. Declan Rice is going to play, even though I don't want him to play based on the amount of minutes that he's racked up, the amount of minutes that he's projected to play against. If he plays 90 against this team, and he's going to play a full 90 against Slavia Prague during the week. Have to find a way to get Declan some minutes, some rest. Can't just be racking up minutes. Big up here, big up to Alvin in the building. Leave us out of it. We are not challengers now. Unfortunately, LFC Monster, I know you heard the saying when they say, heavy is the head, and where's the crown? And you have the Premier League title. Like Muhammad Ali says, you can't lose the belt outside the ring. The only place you can lose the belt is inside the ring. Someone has to beat you first. And as much shit that we can give Liverpool, as much we can talk about Liverpool, as a fan base, as an Arsenal fan base, we have to chill a little bit with the chest and say, you know what? They beat us. We had the opportunity to beat Liverpool and we didn't. So if it turns into a banter session, Liverpool can fall back and be like, 1, we're the reigning Premier League champions, and 2, we beat you at Anfield. So hold that, Tony, when you talk to me and talk about we got beaten by a worldie, by Szoboszlai. Bro, okay. Didn't Mo Salah score a worldie? Mo Salah scored a worldie against Brentford. That was a top-class goal. Took it out the air with his left foot. Sitting at the top bins with his right foot. Mo Salah's left-footed. predominantly, heavily relying on his left foot. So that was a worldly of a goal. But guess what? It didn't cost Brentford because they won the game. They scored their 3 goals. So that's the point I've always made. Yes, it was a brilliant free kick scored by Szoboszlai, but that free kick should have made it 2-1 Arsenal or 3-1 Arsenal. They shouldn't have won the game. At the least, it should have been a draw. Shouldn't have gotten a point for that. Yeah? Big up to LFC Monster, man. Big up to Suge, the legend that is Suge. And big up to Taran in the chat. Hit the likes and subscribe. Hope you are good, Suge. Manners and respect. I'm going for a 3-0. I don't know what you suspect that we're going to do with Burnley tomorrow away, but I'm expecting us to win. Damn, Susan made me forgot where I was in the chat. Big up to Kwaja. Hope you are good, Kwaja. A resident scholar going to uni. Hope your school is going well, my bro. There is the link for my bro, the Waffle Don. Big up everything. Wahaha, man. This guy never sleeps, you know. Always up. Ruben Amorim and Bruno Fernandes, his biggest fan. Man like Wahaha. Goddamn, Suge. It's Suge. Suge just gifted. Oh, Lord. Suge, man. Absolute legend. That is Suge. Intense round of applause for the man. Another round of applause for the man that is Suge. And so, here it goes where member stream, November 11th, it will happen, international break. It's scheduled for, I want to say, 7 or 8 p.m. UK time. Time is subject to change as we get closer to the date. I'll post it in the community page, but we'll work that out. Member stream, up close and personal. We'll talk everything, including football. Anything you want to know about BBK Sports, that will be the day we discuss it. We can talk about football, my war stories, all of that stuff. Nothing is off limits. Imagine not having spooky stickers at Halloween. Now, you know what? StreamYard gives me these backgrounds back here that they're like preloaded, but I don't like them. I guess that one is okay, but they're weird. Let me try all of them and see how they look. Nah, that one I don't really. Witches. This one is called Witches Cauldron. Gravy. Halloween. I don't really fuck with them. They don't. They don't really. I don't know. Okay, nah, that one is the brown. I don't know if I like these. I guess I'll just roll with that one for now. Or what about this one? How does that one look? All right. Oh, fuck it. I'll just leave that one for now. Where are we at? And as soon as I'm thanking people, the damn internet goes out. I don't know what that was about. My apologies, people. Circumstances beyond my control. Sorry about that. Claire said, Ethan is going to play tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, he might get some minutes if the game is blown wide open. I think he will. I don't think he starts. He definitely doesn't start. He might not even start in the next League Cup game because that's against Palace. Yeah, that might be a tough one for him to start. I think once you're in the quarters, you'll see less and less rotation by the gaffer as we get deeper into this competition. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Big up to Mike. Yes, W's for Clear in the chat as well. Arsenal could have changed their worldie, scored their worldie before us. We didn't. We made a complete mess of that game. A complete mess of it. And you know what? You know what's crazy? Because everything is going well right now, right? And Arsenal are flying high and at the top of the table, 6 points clear of City, 7 points clear of Liverpool. People have already forgotten about the 5 points that we've dropped. And I know you've all heard me say before, those 5 points that we've dropped, I put squarely at the feet of the manager, because it was those 2 games that we benched Eze and started the 3 fridges in the midfield. Like, people have forget. You see how short-term memory is just affecting the craziness in football. People are forgetting that we went to Anfield with a negative lineup, lost the game. Started at home against Man City, negative lineup, went down, 1-0 deficit. 90-second left in the game, and Eze saved our asses. Forgetting that the gaffer cost us those points. I got all the receipts. I still think. Big up, Suj. But we're here to remind them that he cost us points in those games. 5 points. So at the end of the season, if we lose the league by 5 or more points, I will come back to this. Those 5 points that we dropped. Because now, you see the funny thing is, right? The defenders of Arteta and the top gooners who will go to the moon and back for him, who are now having a go at Onslaught, who are now having a go at Liverpool for being shit, completely forget that their own manager was so scared to attack this Liverpool team that they're calling shit. If they're so shit, how come Arteta didn't beat them? Why are we the only ones that didn't score against them, us and Burnley? Because obviously can't guarantee anything in football, but I can bet that Villa will score tomorrow. And the streak will continue. That there again lies it. The only teams that haven't scored against Liverpool this year is Arsenal and Burnley. Scared money don't make no money. Big up to the assembled. Big up to you. Man, like Suge, Godfrey, the absolute legend. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that member stream, because really want to have a close-up one-on-one with you lovely folks. No, I meant YouTube and their gifting pictures. Oh, okay. Okay. So good. I can change my background back to my football background, the Halloween thing, because I don't really like it. I go back to the football. Where we at? All right, 18 likes already. Oh, that's calm. Big up. I don't even think we hit 18 watching. That means whoever popped in the stream has hit the like and bounced. Cool. Appreciate that. Imagine dressing up with a Lego head, a fake dog, and a second place trophy for Halloween costume named Arteta FC. Someone is gonna go on ChatGPT and make that. ChatGPT, if you have like the pro that will take down to all the details, yeah, they could probably make that. I just saw the funniest one. Someone had a picture of Bronny James on Google and said, Bronny James dressed up as an NBA player today. I was like, oh, man. No chill. The internet has no chill again with the membership gifting. Yeah, Claire is going to force me to do a member stream. Good thing I have one scheduled for November 11th. So whoever's available, make sure you tune in for that day. You could have been your own invincible season while breaking the Chelsea defensive record, and if not for the Anfield game. I tell you what, LFC Monster, we are going to drop points in the most unlikely of places. It's not going to be at the Etihad away where we're going to lose a game, or when Liverpool come to the Emirates, or when we go to Chelsea for the Nutty Madueke derby, or one of the North London derbies. It's not going to be one of those. It's going to be a games where no one is expecting. No one is going to be expecting Arsenal. Arsenal are going to be heavy favorites in the game, and bang, out of nowhere, 1-0 we lose. And then people are going to be like, okay, see, football is one of those. It's a humbler. How many times? I know we all watch the Big Six. Most of us do, if not all. And how many times we've heard Uncle Gris Khan. Because I think me and Gris Khan are about the same age. Always say football is a humbler. We will be humbled this season. The 1-0 at Anfield is not the humbling. Because at the time, the narrative spun around it. Hey, you lost by a worldie. Third match week of the season. It's not the end of the world. I felt as though it was, because I really believe we could have got something there. You see what that win at Anfield has done to Man United and their fan base. How them men are moving right now. You know, I can argue that it was really the Sunderland game that gave him the lift going into that game. But, you know, who knows? But I think 3 points at Anfield would have been massive for the Arsenal fan base, for the team, for the club. Haven't won there since 2012 or something like that. Would have been mad. But the Chelsea defensive record, they shouldn't even be looking at that until if they get to December and there are, I can't even say less than 10. Because then you're asking these men to go in the business end of the season and not concede more than 6 goals. But if we say we keep clean sheets, say we don't concede a goal for all of November, right? Clean sheet October. And we do the madness and keep clean sheets all of November, and you get to December only have conceding 3 goals, then that narrative is going to start running. It will be the leading story on Sky Sports every week. Will Arsenal concede? Will Arsenal concede? To the point where coaches, strikers are going to take it upon themselves. I'm going to be the guy that break the curse. I'm going to be the guy that score the next goal on Arsenal. This brick wall of a defense that they have. And I think if we keep Gabriel fit, he might be one of the ones that are up for the challenge. You know, Mosquera is the young guy, but he looks like he's one of the ones that like to defend, like he got some fight in him. And Cappy, you know, he's got that South American dog in him. But he hasn't really played a lot of match games. So when he comes in for Gabriel, we could be a little bit vulnerable there. That remains to be seen. But how bad is the Saliba injury? Don't know. I don't even listen. I don't do the waffle sessions. I don't read Mikhail's press conferences. I can't. It's just I can't. I'm not gonna schedule a stream to read his. No, it's not. Because he lies, isn't it? How do you know Arteta's lying? His lips are moving. If his lips are moving, he's probably telling you a damn lie. They're bigging up Godfrey. Stooge, big up. Yeah, man. Everyone getting bigged up by the assembled. Hope you are well. Did you see the awful coaching channel? Nah, I haven't. You can deep dive into Brandy's lack of basketball IQ. Nah, I haven't seen that. But we know what it is. Wahaha. We know what it is. It's the pull of LeBron. I mean, if you hate nepotism, you probably hate that. But it is what it is, right? He's taking up an NBA roster because of the greatness of his dad. Because if he didn't get drafted, 55th, the Lakers didn't draft him in that. Other teams could look around and say, you know what? LeBron, if you come play for us, we will draft Bronny. You see Milwaukee, they sign in all the Giannis and the Thanasis and the Gymnastics and the Genesis. All the Antetokounmpos live in Milwaukee now. You know, they're probably going to give him one of the breweries in Milwaukee and call it Giannis's. You know, they're going to name, you're going to have like downtown, whichever street the arena's on, Antetokounmpo Boulevard. You know what I'm saying? They're going to do whatever they can to keep the superstar because they know if they don't win the NBA title this year, he is out of there. Bronny can't even dress up like an adult, let alone an NBA player. So they just had him in the Laker jersey. He dresses up as an NBA player tonight. Similar to our Forest game. Yeah. Yep. No one saw that coming. And the entire internet went into meltdown. Now, that Forest game woke you man up. It happened early enough to wake Liverpool up, be like, oh, you know what? Lock in, fellas. Because that was like match week 5 or something like that. Game week 5. Liverpool locked in and went on to walk the league. So if that happens sooner rather than later to get these boys to lock in and come back down to earth, because I hear they're starting to hear the noise about how great the defense is. Because they will have surely known that they haven't conceded a game in October. Conceded a goal. 3 matches, didn't even concede a shot on target. 8 wins in a row, all comps. They're looking good. But sometimes a reality check or a humbling can be the best thing that can happen. I call Grizz uncle, but I think I'm older. I think I'm older than you, Suge. I think I got you though. In about 6 weeks' time, when I'm fully retired, or when I start my transition leave, when I can like actually grow my beard out, you'll see a silver fox. I got some gray in the beard. I think I got you by a day or two, but I live as healthy as I can, so I don't look like I'm dead yet. But I'm an old man. Believe it. Claire doing her due diligence, man. What a darling she is. Such a valued member of the community, Claire. We are glad to have you. 100% looking at the record right now. It's fine to look at it, but they have to look at it just over there somewhere, right? Off to the side. The meat, the main course, the Premier League games. Champions League, top eight, 16 points. Your next benchmark, December 16th, Crystal Palace at the Emirates, which will be a tough game. I will not begrudge Arteta if he chooses to play a strong first 11. He can't do an Arne Slot. You cannot throw that. You cannot. Because the assembled LFC monster guy, like we can make an assumption, right? A swag, a wild ass guess with some science behind it. That Slot threw that game, right? He threw that EFL Cup game. Arteta doesn't have that luxury. Right? When you won a Premier League title and you go into your second season, you get certain privileges that men don't have. Yeah? Big up to Lynch. Game 6. Yeah, I'm rooting for you, Lynch. I'm rooting for you tonight. I want you to rack up all the trophies that you can get this year. Yeah? And should Arsenal win the league and the Blue Jays win the World Series tonight, the 6, you've done a double. Do it for the 6. Win it in 6 for the 6. The 6 is what they call Toronto, for those who don't know. I don't think Saliba injury is bad. Yeah, I hope it's just nothing more than when he rolled his ankle at Liverpool and he was back versus Port Vale. Yeah, calm. Wouldn't be surprised if he's in the lineup tomorrow. I would be. Because he doesn't need to be. The Arsenal of old, this is what we can't do, Godfrey, right? Arteta surely can't flex the squad depth to the point where you had an entire new back five in a League Cup game against a Premier League team and then rush back Saliba. Right? If he could only do 45 minutes versus Brighton, not Brighton, against Palace, then it's calm. Hey, you stay. If you're good, we'll play you on Tuesday or Wednesday versus Slavia Prague. But you're calm. Big up to the Assembled. The Assembled going through the entire chat and bigging up everyone who is tuned in. Thanasis and Brani 1v1. Who wins? Shit. I've never seen Thanasis play. I've actually seen Brani in the G League. I've never seen Thanasis play. But that's a good one, Waha. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, I don't know how big is Thanasis. I'm sure he's taller than Brani, right? Could probably physically impose himself on him. I'll say Thanasis. Just. Big up, Bradley. These man feet must stay on the go. Yeah, we must, Sheldon. We must stay calm, composed, because the fans who are going overboard, you must be a special type of deluded to call the Premier League when there are 87 points to play for. Liverpool won the league last year with 84 points. So we still have more points than the league tally last year to play for. And we're declaring victory in October. I know it's the end of October, but still, they were doing this after we won against Palace. No, there is not a world where... Okay, if this was La Liga, there are certain things in the Premier League you can't do. If this was La Liga and Barcelona started over and Real Madrid were at the top of the table clear, then you can call that league because no one else is chasing them down, right? PSG, you can call that league. You can call the Bundesliga right now. when Juventus won the Serie A like 10, 11 times in a row from like 2012 to like whatever it was. You can do it, but in the Premier League, you can't call no league title after fucking 9 games. Now, I asked the Waffle Down this morning if it was match week 29. Fuck, man, we just finished with match week 9. If it was match week 29, I wouldn't be comfortable with that 6-point lead. Because match week 29, that means we got 9 games, 27 points to play for. I don't trust the 6-point lead. Do we forget who our manager is? How are these men forgetting who the hell our manager is to have chess with a 6-point lead in match week 9? Hell, I would be nervous with a match with a 6-point lead in match week 34, 35 even. The only way I'd be comfortable with a 6-point lead with Arteta at the helm is if we're in match week 37. That means the league is already won. I don't trust it. They're like the Dallas Cowboys of the Premier League. We will somehow find a way to get in our own way. Now, God, I hope I'm wrong. And everyone is saying this feels different, but I feel the same way. Because it's still the same manager. Big up to Big Preach. Hope you are good, bro. Saw you on the catch-up, dodging punches in that, man. The man was trying to rush Preach on the Wolfie, you know. Forrest at 18th. Forrest at 18th, and them man were rushing Preach on the catch-up. Great watch. I hope you all tuned in. If you didn't tune in, go back and watch it. Sue say, I can imagine in Milwaukee they're going winery called the 3 A's. Yeah, they will do whatever they can to keep those boys, those Antetokounmpos in Milwaukee. Sue, you ain't no 45. You're 38 at best. Big up to Lynch in game 6. Let's go. Yeah, so LFC Monster hitting 40. You are what? You were 85, baby. LFC Monster, you're a young buck, you know? You're a young buck, man. You barely got any gray hair in your beard, my bro. It's a terrible watch, but I'm guessing Thanasis. Yeah, Thanasis. Just. Because Brandy's going to miss all his shots. Thanasis can probably body him and get to the rim. Yeah, Lynch, I'm gunning for you tonight, man. Kickoff is at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 my time. So, yeah, I will be tuned in for Game 6 of the World Series. I would guess so. Too much muscle on that guy for Lil Brandon. Yeah, Lil. Only reason why Thanasis would let Brandy win is so LeBron wouldn't blackball him out of the league. But then again, could he even do that? Because LeBron has 1 more year left at best, probably. Giannis is among the faces of the league. Matter of fact, I don't even think LeBron is part of that committee as face of the league. I can argue he's no longer the face of the Lakers, really. It's Luka. It's Luka's team. The faces of the league right now is Luka, SGA, Ja, Tatum, Jokic, Wembanyama. I may have skipped one, but those are the faces of the NBA right now. You know, so look out for little Joker, a little SGA in the league coming up soon. Big up to Big Preach, man. Big up, legendary Liverpool fan. Big him up every single time. After game week is right up. But we know who we're dealing with, Godfrey. Yeah, we know what bunch of fans are doing this. It's not us. It's not us. It's these lot.
My hot take, I'll ask you yours after this because we'll do our hot takes on this, is that Arsenal could potentially go unbeaten and win the Premier League this season.
Oh, stop it, bro.
It's them lot. That's what they can't help themselves. They cannot help themselves. There's that brother, and then there's this one. Okay, well, you just asked me who would win between Thanasis and Brani. Who would win between Positive Dan, the Delusion Award, between Positive Dan and this guy?
There is not currently a better manager in world football than Mikel Arteta.
The Delusion Olympics. Who wins? We said Thanasis just. But we got one saying Arsenal are gonna do the invincible after we beat what's it? Forest and Leeds. And man is saying there is not a better manager in the world than Mikel Arteta. His words, not mine. Not mine. You know, did Pep started coaching golf or some shit? Is Jurgen Klopp no longer with us? Has Carlo resigned? Just because Zidane is unemployed, that's by choice. That's not by circumstances. If Zidane picks up the phone tomorrow and call United, they fire fucking Amorim. And if he picks up the phone and calls Bertha tomorrow, I hope he would have the balls to be like, yeah, Arteta, hey, something came up. Don't come to work tomorrow. Stay home. We're going into a different direction. My days. We were 9 points ahead going into the new year, and I think last season, if you get into a similar, you would be good for them, in my opinion. So that depends where Man City is, because if Haaland is healthy and fit, and Pep decides he's going to play Rodri in the Premier League games and alternate how he plays him in the Champions League, then we are in trouble. Because I don't trust this bunch on the chase. Can only call the league if you're a City fan. Hey, I hear it. Oh yeah, brother. They were after preach, man. You did good though. You did good. Where's that damn KJ? Where was KJ? Because KJ is always on the catch up. Did KJ back out and just leave preach to the wolves? Yeah, KJ, come on, bro. Fix up. I asked you how you felt before you went into the United game, and you said you were at 0 from 0 to 10. And you said you were calm. But you ain't out here to take your licks now. Come on now. It does feel different, says Lynch, but those feelings do creep in. Doubt creeps in. But it does feel different. Eze Gyökeres and RD got me believing. Pause. Lynch. Okay. It sounds good. It felt great reading that, but I will not forget that who our manager is, though. I just can't. And I've seen this man snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. We get to match week 30 plus. 30 plus. I think that's the agreement that the assembled and I have. Match week 30, 32 or thereabouts. In between there. And we're sitting well, and the team is in good form, and the defense is defending, and it's intact. And we don't have to go. We don't have to go to the Etihad with a Rob Holding in defense, right? Rob Holding just became Mascara. Kivior just became Nketiah. That deal. Then I still won't call it, but I will. At that point, I will say, okay, if we lose it from this point, it's going to be long, and I might have to come on YouTube streams after that with my mask to hide from the shame that will be bestowed upon us. We will probably have to go into a full-blown rebuild, because I don't think this manager could motivate this bunch of players to go again after having failed 4 times. Just can't. Lynch, you're far too kind. You're far too kind for the super sticker, my bro. But I'm bigging you up, and I hope that you win the World Series tonight. And I hope that the Canadians aren't as stupid as the Americans are and vandalize your own damn city when you win. Because if you see my New York Knicks last year when we got to the conference finals, we damn near vandalized the city. And I say we because I can't separate myself from this bunch. You know, even though it's hard for me to separate myself from Arsenal fans, it's even harder for me to separate myself from Knicks fans. Because if you come from New York, you're a Knicks fan. There is not a single Brooklyn Nets fan in New York. I don't know why they're there. I don't know how they survive. They're like the WNBA. I don't know what their existence is. Like, no one supports that fucking team. When the Knicks go to the Barclays, it's a home game. When the Golden State Warriors travel across the country, it's 3,000 miles, people. Watch when the Warriors go to the Nets. It's a home game for Steph Curry. They'll be chanting MVP for Steph Curry. But don't vandalize your city tonight. Lynch, if you win, just celebrate. But don't let me see you on top of cars. Big up to the Shell Don. The Shell Don is in the house. The Shell Don is the guy that corrected me. Remember when I was talking about VSOP and Shell Don had to correct me on the acronym. Very special and very superior old pale. Remember, man was like, nah, get it right. But I got it tonight. Yes, sir. Got my VSOP and my OJ. And this is superior pale, not special. But big up to you. Equate the league and the record to the importance of having a woman. You must get a girl, the league. Then you can look after her. Then you can look at her body, the record, and not brag, not before. Hey, I like that. I like that. Yeah. Get her first. Yeah. Get her. Bag. Yeah. She's mine now. Then I can show her off. Yeah. Big up, man. I like that. Yeah. Born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s. Great times back then. You know what? You're going to have to tell these, man. What a great time to grow up. Perfect time. You had the perfect mix of the old school mixed with the technology now of the youth. But the 90s was a great time to grow up. Not gonna lie. Ja, my GOAT. Can't be in the GOAT conversation. He ain't won yet. Gotta win first. Big up to Guna SC. Hope you are good, man. That you are good, my bro. Just a late night chill session, man. It's early for me on the West Coast. It's Halloween, so before trick-or-treating, I thought, let me get on and have a go at the internet, talking some football before the trick-or-treat started, because my doorbell is going to go crazy as soon as the sun sets in about an hour and a half. If we lose this league title, it's Arteta and Yuck, both waste of space. I mean, we could have won the league with Eddie Nketiah, bro. We were 8 points clear in the running. We could have won the league with Eddie and Martinelli and Xhaka. Granted, we could have won the league with that. We were there. So, yeah. If we lose the league, yeah, get rid of Arteta, but you keep Yuck and you give him one more year. Yeah. Conference finals, bro. When the Knicks beat the Celtics, the city was under siege, bro. And the thing is, I don't want to say encouraged or enabled, but let me just say the NYPD didn't give a fuck. Like, they were letting us climb the stop signs and standing on top, because they were participating. The damn cops were active participants in the vandalism of the city, because they're Knicks fans. Like, we haven't been to the conference final since '99, But Allen Houston beat the Miami Heat with that roll. We lost 4-1 in the finals to the Spurs, the lockout season. So the city was, and this year coming up, bro, with the Achilles to Tatum, Achilles to Dame, he's back in the Western Conference. The path is there for the Knicks to get back to the NBA. It's going to be mayhem. If you don't get over the line this season, next may going to be fun up in here no matter what happens with Liverpool. Yeah. I think if we don't get it done, especially because here's the thing, we will know by December, January if Liverpool are challenging. Let's be honest, right? We will know that, okay, Liverpool are deciding it's not happening. They're going to focus on the FA Cup and the champs. Because even though it's very disappointing not retaining your Premier League title after spending what you spend, if Liverpool walk away with the Champions League and the FA Cup, hell, that's a hell of a season. No question to the chat. 18 that you locked in, but big you all up. Let's just say hypothetically, that's what happens. Let's just say Arsenal win the Carabao and the Premier League. Liverpool win Champions League, FA Cup. Who had the better season? I'll let you decide. Big up to Godfrey. If it's four, call it a day. Arteta is suffering enough. Should have walked away from the seasons we bottled. Yeah. Big up to Guna SC, man. Guna SC just be putting extra A's in my name, you know. It's 1A, brother. It's 1A. Mateo. You know Mateo. He is the guy. He is the G, man. Mateo is that guy that we call
Real bad man. Real bad man.
That's Mateo. We big him up every single time. Where we at? I just think I saw one from Yudi. Yudi say, did you see Liverpool beating Villa? Do I see? Actually predict a draw, Yudi. I think you draw this one 2-2. I think you score 2 and you concede 2. I really do. I will say though, if there's a winner, it's probably Liverpool. Because if you lose this game at Anfield, brother, it's long. If you lose this game at Anfield, you got Real Madrid coming next. That Real Madrid got something for you, bro. That Real Madrid. You remember last year when Arsenal beat Real Madrid, people were saying it wasn't the Real Madrid and all. Nah, Real Madrid is Real Madrid. Real Madrid heard all the noise from last year about how Liverpool clamped them up. Mbappe. You get Mbappe and Vidi up against Conor Bradley. It could be long. It could be real long. This is the Liverpool team that turned up. You see that hole in the middle of the screen in that formation, that 4-2-2-2 shit that Carlo did. That's what you beat. Diaz and Arda Güler and a 95-year-old Modric. You know, it's a different Real Madrid turning up. Mbappe will be in the squad. You can't lose this game, bro. You have to win. If you lose that, you lose to Real Madrid. I feel bad for Arne Slot. He was so likable by the media last year. This year, I'm not sure. Tough questions will be asked of him. Mateo said, now you have to look at it this way. Get a gal, the league, send her to Pound Town, winning, dominating every game. Singles. Real bad man. Hey, go for it, Mateo. This chat. Big up the Hendo. Taking Sheldon's point one step further, says Suge. Once you get the girl, you need to keep her next year. Otherwise, someone else will come steal her. Yeah, someone with a nicer car or a bigger house, and someone who's taller. You know what I mean? I don't want to be vulgar, but you know what I'm saying? That is a waste of space. Gyökeres, and it's not getting the best out of Gyökeres. Not gonna lie. Remember last season with that ugly Family Guy home kit? Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, beat the Celtics, man. We beat the Celtics, and the city just went crazy. Tell us some more cringe stats. More cringe stats. The only good stat that I have right now is that Arsenal. The hell with the cringe stat. We haven't conceded a goal in November. We're 8 wins on the bounce, and Burnley and Slavia should be 10 wins on the bounce in all comps. 6 in the league. But who was it? I think it was Mark Kabongo. He's the stat guy. He comes through with some banging stats sometimes. But one stat what we don't want to be is finishing second 4 times. I'm fine. We're in the West. I got my gun on Insta. Yeah, man, I said we in the West. We in the West. We good. Oh shit, Yaga P says that's how far behind I'm on the chat. I'm gonna pin it, Yaga. I'm gonna pin it in the chat, my bro. Let me pin it just in case. Lynn said, I think both teams would get what they wanted AFC needed the league, and LFC need that 7 UCL. That 7 UCL would, bro. Now Liverpool won't even be looking at us at that point. They'll just be looking at United like, look at you. We done doubled up on you. You know, you got 3, we got 6, but now, you know, we got twice you plus 1. People would still mock us for not winning in Europe. Yeah, and that's fine. That's fine. But if I'm a Premier League champion, I'm sitting there like, hey, Europe is great. And I love living there. Love touring throughout Europe. But once you are a Premier League champion, you know, that could give you the oomph to push on to go win in Europe. Because over a 38-game season, you were the best team among the 20 best teams in the English pyramid. Consistency is key. Because we see many times teams are nowhere near the best team in their country and to go win in Europe. Because to win the Champions League, you just need to put a couple of wins together. You hit run of form in the round of 16, bam. PSG had to play in the qualifications last year. I think they were like 23rd or something in the seeding, and then they went on to win it. But big them up because they did win their domestic league as well, but they hit form at the right time. Godfrey, the guy is the brick, bro. Hate seeing him in the iconic number 14 ruining a legacy. We should have given it to VSOP. Brother, they gave that number to Eddie. That number means shit to me and you, Sheldon. But modern day football, numbers don't mean a damn thing. And it should in the Prem. I understand in La Liga where the numbers have to be used and registered. But, you know, under no circumstances should, when Messi left Barcelona, the number 10 shirt should have been given to Ansu Fati. And the number 7 shirt should have never been given to Mariano Diaz when CR7 left Real Madrid. But I understand. I understand in La Liga because they have different rules. If Declan Rice played in La Liga, he couldn't wear number 41. In La Liga, I think, and don't quote me on this, and if anyone in the chat can correct me, but in La Liga, you have to exhaust all the numbers up until the squad number 23 before you can use any other number. I think the academy kids have the other rules as well. But yeah, come on, Villa. We need Villa to do something. Maybe Villa can do something at Anfield tomorrow because we play first. Naga!
What's up?
What you telling me? Can Villa get something from Anfield tomorrow?
Everybody been getting a piece on Anfield except us.
It's bad, isn't it? It's bad. We should. I know it looks bad. Hey, why y'all keep going back? But brother,
we have to. That's a league winning moment right there. You never understand it until we get down to the wire, and then we'll be like, oh shit, if we had won that, if we didn't draw that, you know, it's all part of the game.
Yeah, I hear it, man.
Yeah.
So you really think Unai can go there and add to the Liverpool misery?
Hey, they got kicked out of the tournament. Their head is all over the place right now. I mean, they might be taking it serious, but at the same time, Villa just started picking up games and they have that momentum going as well.
You know what's crazy? Villa didn't win their first Premier League match until September 27th.
Right, that's what I mean.
Yeah, so their first 5 games, they were winless. So when Liverpool were 5 for 5 on top of the table, Villa were winless. If Villa beat them tomorrow, Villa go above them.
Yeah, Villa just pick up momentum. That's the problem. Yeah, they just pick up momentum. So they're highly likely that, you know, that might happen.
I'm trying to let me see if I'm trying to pull up the projected lineup for what they have tomorrow.
Who, for Villa?
Yeah, for Villa. Villa got So Villa got Watkins, Rogers, McGinn, Houston, Kamara, Onana. And that Onana is a bully, you know.
Yeah, bro. They're not coming to play.
Yeah, Matty Cash, Kwanzaa, Pau Torres, Luka Ding, and the World Cup winning troll that is the former goalkeeper of Arsenal Football Club, Emi Martinez. So it could be.
Why are you laughing at that?
No, it because it reminded me of how long it's been since we won shit.
Yeah,
he was an Arsenal. He was the goalie doing our FA Cup run.
Yeah. He was.
What, bro?
He was.
Villa could. I got it. I got it down as the 2-2 draw. I think if anyone is going to win, it's going to be Liverpool, because they're the home side. I'm gonna favor them, and at some point they have to come out of this rut. But if they lose this with Real Madrid turning up at midweek, bro, it could be long.
Hey, that's a whole different game. Well, you expect them to be Real Madrid?
No.
You can't expect them to be Real Madrid.
Yeah. Big up Guna SC. Yeah, you're funny, bro. You're the SC. Say he's pretty. Yeah, I got it down for a 2-2, man.
Nah.
I got it 2. Yeah. So when Real Madrid, this Argentina guy, have you seen him? The Franco Mastantuono. I don't know how to say his last name, but he's the guy that's starting right wing for Real Madrid over Rodrigo. He's good. It's gonna be him up against Kirkez or Rodrigo to come on. The Real Madrid game will be.
Didn't Kirkez play in the league game that they just lost?
Mm-hmm.
So if he couldn't handle them kids, what do you think gonna happen to him?
But he played center back, I think. I think he played center back.
It don't matter.
Nah, he played left back. He was Robertson that played center back. Bro, what the hell was Slot doing? Like, LFC Monster, your manager is moving like Arteta, you know.
I don't know.
Brother.
I was watching that game and watching his pregame interview, and he's like, Liverpool is a big club. I've been watching Liverpool for a long time, and these type of tournaments is where we play the kids. We want the kids to develop, and I just started laughing. Bro, I'm like, yo, it's Crystal Palace. It's Crystal Palace. Man, have Mateta on the bench. Eddie is starting. I was like, okay, Sa is playing. And you tell me kids? Bro.
Yeah, the kids, man.
Welcome to England.
But the thing is, he played the kids, but with no reinforcements on the bench.
Right. Exactly. Okay, yeah. And the lineup looks shaky as hell. The bench, they didn't have nobody.
Yeah, criminal behavior. Yeah, he threw that game, bro. But the fact that he threw that game tells me that the board or his ownership or his boss wasn't really worried about this competition. But like, if you win it, you win it. But yeah, you're allowed to do some rotation.
And he just said, fuck it.
Yeah, he had to, because there's no way he did that. No, he doesn't really understand the Liverpool fan base. He doesn't understand that these men been talking about quad when Klopp was there.
Yeah,
and you're just gonna throw away a cup. You're just gonna the quad is over in October. Very skilled on the pitch. Hey, big up Sheldon. I used to be skilled. Now you see this guy right here. You talk about skills on the pitch. Yeah, tell these men you don't fuck around on the pitch, bro. Man think you only top ball, bro. Hey, you see the left.
We play ball, man. You know, play ball. Love to dribble too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
LFC Monster say, I saw a stat for Mbuemo. He has made 141 runs this.
Damn.
LFC Monster trolling.
That's a crazy stats.
Yeah. Nah, he's trolling United, man. He's a United hater, you know. But yeah.
You can't hate on United is a big club.
Yeah, they are three wins on a bounce, man. Big up to Jason Guna. Big him up. What's a ring in the NBA? It's a championship. So Michael have 6 of them. So when you win an NBA title at the beginning of the start of the season, they have ring night where they give all the players, the coaches, the training staff, the equipment, everybody gets a ring. So NBA players walk around with rings. And if American sports and the Super Bowl rings as well, they do it. No, it's just an American sports thing, Godfrey. LFC Monster say, if we win a 7th UCL, we will be saying, enjoy your league down in London as we pull another at 1M for our parade. Yeah, I mean, you know what? And that's the thing. We will shake hands and walk away, be like, you won a major, we won a major. You know, hey, that's your competition. You got high heritage, rich history in it. That's not a conversation we can participate in. If Arteta wins us a Champions League, bro, they'll build a statue for him outside.
Right.
But, you know, it is one of them ones.
Nah, he can't get a statue that easy.
Brother, the first Champions League in the history of the club, he's getting one. I'm telling you.
Talk about Champions League, yeah.
Yeah, he's getting the Champions League, bro. Yeah, he is. He'll get a Champions. He'll get a statue built. He'll get the clock end at the Emirates will be known as the Arteta something. They'll name a stand after him, the Mikel stand. It won't be the clock end anymore. He will be. They gave the damn set piece coach a mural after we started scoring goals from set pieces. You know, they frequently give shit away. That La Liga number rule should be employed worldwide. Yeah, because then you have Zubimendi wearing 36, Declan wearing 41. And I do like the La Liga rules where they allow you to put, your nickname on your damn t-shirt and shit, right? Like Isco. You know what I'm saying? His name is Francisco. And I went by Isco, and in the Premier League force you to put like either your first name or your last name. Kind of take the fun out of it. Yeah, we got Jesus hugging the number 9. They got rid of him real quick and handed that to Erling Haaland. But yeah, people.
So I was watching the scrim earlier. I wanted to get on there, but I came from work late. We had an early closeout. And in a comment, I don't know if you pay attention to this specific comment. Somebody said you can be mad all you want, but when Kai come back,
he's starting.
I
believe him.
Okay.
How you feel about it?
I just wanted to check in with you. I don't know if you elaborate on that statement or what, but
yeah, if Gyökeres was banging in goals, I think another reason why I'm mad at Arteta, because here's the thing, Yagapi. I'm not trying to change the result at Anfield. We lost the game, right?
Yeah.
Say that game was 3-2 and Gyökeres scored both goals. Or the game against City, it was a 2-2 draw. Same result, 1 point, but Gyökeres scored both goals. We still draw points, but you would have a striker who was banging goals.
Confident.
Yeah, exactly. And this is why I was annoyed that he started Gyökeres without Eze in both of those games. Because it makes no sense. It makes it's better off to start Eze without Gyökeres than to start Gyökeres without Eze, because Eze can create and he can score. Gyökeres needs someone to create for him. So the fact that Gyökeres isn't scoring, and the fact that we need to rotate because the injuries they're not coming in masses, but they're popping up. Gabriel is out, comes out of a game. Saliba is injured. Madueke comes out, but he's coming back soon. So in the name of rotation and the fact that Gyökeres isn't banging in at the rate that we thought he would, Kai Havertz comes back after international break, bro. And I can see the Chelsea game away. He can start that. So.
And it's Chelsea.
Yeah.
For some reason, Carl loves scoring on Chelsea.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing, right? We have players in the squad that are scoring against their former teams. Declan scored against West Ham. Eze scored against Palace. Arsenal loves some PR. We love some PR. He's going to start Havertz and Madueke, so one of them can probably score. We just love these crazy stories around the Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? So, I tell you, so we should sell Gabby and then give the 9 to Gyökeres. Right? I don't know if anyone, unless we're selling him to Saudi, I don't think we're going to get good money for him based on the money that he's on. Because man is on what? Like 250?
Yeah, 200 something a week.
Yeah, that is.
But I thought West Ham wanted him though.
West Ham?
Yeah, somebody, West Ham or Everton. Well, I heard a speculation about that, but I don't know. Well, you said you keep him.
If we're not gonna get money for him, yeah, I think he can be useful in the FA Cup games. Once FA Cup start in January, say we draw like a Coventry, Bristol, shit like I think he can be useful in them games. Or say we're winning the game 2-3-0, you take off Gyökeres and you give him a run out, or you can use him as a winger, use him in the creative space to keep the minutes down on the guys that you're gonna need to win, in the run in.
What do you think about the kid that plays in the Carling Cup up top?
Oh, the 17-year-old?
Yeah.
Harriman. I've only heard his name once, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's my first time seeing him.
Now I see him on the youth academy highlight. the little the little show that they put together. I've seen him before.
He's good.
Yeah, he banging
Suge.
he banging the youth league.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, he banging the youth league. But I was surprised to see him because I didn't think Arteta was gonna do that.
Yeah, Suge, have you seen this kid? This Harriman Anus kid before?
No.
Yeah,
I can't say much watch much of the youth system, but yeah.
What'd you make of his performance?
I didn't actually watch the game. I only watched the highlights because out where I am in Australia, we need to get another subscription just to watch the Carabao, and that's like $40 a month. I go fuck that. No.
Yeah, the hell with that. Yeah, watch the highlights.
Yeah.
So, and the highlights don't actually tell the full story anyway. So.
Yeah, Timber created a good chance for him. The one that Saka ended up scoring.
Yes. That should have been his. A little dig.
Yeah. But that run from Timber, because Timber, this fucking guy,
massive.
Timber can make that run when he start in the 88th minute. He could make that run when he starts games, the engine on that guy. When you have the luxury of bringing on this guy at 70 minutes to play against tired legs, you're gonna see stuff like that. So it's a good place for Mikel to be able to bring on Timber, who I'm thinking best right back in the Prem, Gabriel, best center back in the Prem, to bring on Saka, to bring on Declan against a Premier League team that you're winning 1-0. You know, I guess he's all about flexing his squad depth, and if that's what you do. It's a beautiful thing for Arsenal for us to see that. Yeah. So he has to win this competition.
Yeah.
LFC Monster said, just to defend my manager a bit, as it stands, he's got the league winners medal hanging up at home, unlike some. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Talk your shit, LFC Monster.
Hey.
Talk your shit.
You know what I mean? I'm still waiting.
Hey.
I am still waiting.
Suge, you think Unai can get something at Villa?
No.
Really? You think they're going to shit the bed?
Oh, but at least the next game, I think Liverpool will get up. They have to.
So that's your thing, though. You're expecting Liverpool to do this.
Correct.
Okay.
Anyone who lives in the UK who can answer this question for Claire? I don't know. I have like a package on Prime that I get all the games.
I get all the games here except for Carabao. Carabao's the only one I don't get. And I just realized in my little comment I put here wrong. I put HEAR rather than HERA. But the reason I came on, right? We're talking about players like to score against their former team.
Yeah,
I've said it here before. I'll say it again. Serge coming back.
Against in Bayern, the Bayern game.
Bayern game, and then in January we need a left winger. If we are thereabouts, let's go get Serge. Can you imagine?
Serge I think Serge is a fantastic player. I don't know about this version of Serge is what we really need, if I'm being honest.
I agree. We need a lot better, but we didn't really need Noni. We don't need Kai. We don't really need Odegaard. We don't need another fourth defensive midfielder. We need a proper left winger and a left back.
I hear it. Gunnar SC says, which sport is harder, American football? So, brother, there are so many different positions in American football. You got 11 players that play offense, 11 that play defense. There are so many different positions. So I would say those guys would look at the football players like we call football as being more skilled. The only skilled positions in the American football are like the receivers and the running backs. The rest of them are just
quarterback.
Yeah, quarterback. But it's not really you can throw it, but like this physical skill to break tackles and shit like that. It's the receivers and the running backs.
Yeah,
the rest of them are just fat. Just gonna be honest. Yeah. But yeah, Gyökeres wearing the wrong shirt number. I mean, I think if we're only once Gyökeres starts to bang goals in, no one will start to talk about his clunkiness or his clunkiness, right?
But yeah.
Because the thing is that Erling Haaland isn't the most elegant on the ball. He doesn't, but because he bangs goals at an alarming rate, no one cares about how
speed and bang goals.
Yeah. So he just needs to score goals, man.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, right? I just don't like the fact everybody on Victor like that, because people forget like the Premier League is not a baby league to play in. To just come in and most of his goals is been Europe, right?
Yeah, he's learning that. He's learning that.
You still need that time to get adjusted. Because I'm telling you, man, them little league side, they will show a defender, you're not about to come here and do anything.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, I'm not a big fan of rating a player if you've never been in the Premier League, because you have not been tested really.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't gone to them little fields and defender just rough you up. You're not just want to take the ball and just dribble a defense. I don't care who you bring to the Premier League. Like how skillful Di Maria was. And he never fostered in the Premier League. You can name bag of forwards that were playing in these other leagues and they were banging goals and doing this and doing that, came to the Premier League and never went anywhere.
Yeah.
So we have to give him time. At one point, when Haaland came the first year, he took over. Second year, once they figure him out, it was a struggle. So City had to take a different approach to him. I said, you know what you're against now. So it's the time for you to step up. And he learned. You got to give him that props.
This fucking guy, man.
Wow.
Wow is the toughest. But this game tomorrow, right? We play first. So we have the opportunity to go 10 points clear of Liverpool. I think if we put our 3 points on the board and then Man see 10 points on the board, they're going to have to really have a go at Villa. And I think that could work in Villa's favor.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. They're going to panic.
Yeah, but we absolutely must put our 3 points on the board. And we're going to face 2 banks of 5 tomorrow, because if it wasn't for that Hannibal hand up in the air, they get a 0-0 draw versus Liverpool. Like, they can defend. So I don't think it will be a blitz. I think Arsenal tomorrow will face a stubborn team that we have to break down. And the narrative around our open play goals in that. I think once we unlock them, heads will probably drop. But if it gets to 60 minutes and it's still 0-0, then I may get a little nervous. I'd love to see a 1-0, 2-0 on the board at halftime. I mean, how you man see this game going?
Okay, I think we will win. All right, we have to win, but if we haven't improved from the last 3 or 4 seasons, this is probably the game that we actually drop.
Yeah,
but I would like to think that it might be a 3-0 with like us scoring 1 in the first half, and then opening it up a bit more in the second.
I can see that. Who starts tomorrow in the midfield? Because Zubimendi can't play. He's suspended on Tuesday in the Champions League. So if I'm Arteta, I'll play him a full 90. I don't need to start Declan this game, because Declan's going to have to play a full 90 versus Slavia Prague. But knowing this, he'll probably start Declan Rice tomorrow, even though he pulled up against Palace holding his damn foot. Would you start Declan tomorrow, Yaga?
I'm not ready to stop Moreno. The little league that we played last time. Moreno really didn't show much in the midfield. That maybe, I don't know, maybe it's that connection with Norgard. but that really didn't foster into anything. Man, whew. I mean, I will start Declan, and that just to prop the game up. But I'm not going to keep him in all game.
You think you'll start Declan for the set pieces?
Yeah.
You know, the delivery on the set pieces and the whip that he puts on the ball is very dangerous. I'm not gonna lie.
It is.
I would be remiss if I'm saying, because here's the thing: we can't be flexing biggest squad, the best squad in Europe, and then have to play Declan every game.
It's not have to. I won't say it's have to. You're trying to get something done and then take him off. Like the time the substitution are happening now. Not in million years, I would have thought Arteta making these changes this early, and we are sitting comfortably.
Yeah, the thing is, if I didn't see him pull up against Palace, though,
yeah,
but he pulled up. Now, no one clattered into him. He pulled up and took a seat, so he felt something. And then to play him 90, and then having to travel and play a full 90 again on Wednesday, I'm worried. And if we know we're going to have 68% to 72% possession of the ball against Burnley, we don't really need two DMs. You can play Zubimendi. Like, Zubimendi, you're going to play 90 minutes, bro. This is what you get for being a dumbass, for picking up a yellow card and getting yourself suspended for the game. You're going to have to do some extra running. You're just a
little too high, but I think you're getting real comfortable now.
Yeah, that's the thing. I want Declan to play, but I'd be gut if I see Declan play and then take a seat and then we lose him for 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, no, we can't lose Declan right now.
Yeah, because we're gonna need him.
He's probably one of the. I think he's probably a most important piece right now.
Yeah, we're gonna need
covered. We got cover for everywhere else.
Yeah, and I do have to worry about Declan in the Slavia Prague game because he's on 2 yellow cards, right? And
I don't think we need him in that game though.
Yeah, but Zubimendi's suspended, so he has to play. Unless you're going to play this guy who Godfrey says is useless in the midfield, or Norgard. You know? But if Declan, I'm actually in favor of not playing him because he's on 2 yellows. And if he picks up a yellow in that game, then he misses the Bayern Munich game.
Nah, we definitely need him for Bayern. I don't want him to play that game. But I mean, there's some games you don't need Declan. I don't think that Slavia Prague game we really need him.
Yeah. We're going to have majority of the ball, just like Godfrey says, and it's going to be up against the low block. So, yeah, loan 6 in Zubi, and let's attack him. Fuck it. Let's attack him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're not going to worry about Burnley scoring on us. Go on, Serge.
I'll say a hot take that might happen, even though, I'll say this. I don't want this to happen, all right?
Mm-hmm.
This weekend, Zubimendi, Marino, and Ethan will start in the midfield. Marino on the left 8, Ethan in the 10, and Zubi in the 6. Right?
Yeah.
Then against the Champions League, I would rest Rice as well. Because we've got 12 points or whatever already in the Champions League. I would also rest Rice. Put him on the bench. Mm-hmm. But start with Norgard, Marino, and Ethan for the Champions League.
Norgard.
Because
Norgard couldn't keep up with them kids.
Norgard. He needs game time.
He needs game time.
No. Sir. I know you just watched the highlight, but Norgard wasn't it against those kids.
Agreed. He needs game time.
Yeah.
I think out of all the games,
that would be the one.
The one game you could play him.
Yeah. Correct. Okay. I can see that.
In the league, I wouldn't play him in the league. I wouldn't play him against Palace in the Carabao. So this would be the one game. Because even if you do come out with a draw in the Champions League, that would still be okay.
Okay.
The Carabao Cup game is a month away. That's not till December.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just watching something. Crystal Palace trying to play on the 23rd.
Yeah, I just don't want Rice to be playing 90 after 90.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You need
nah.
to look at other options. And especially if he's already on 2 yellows,
Mhm.
He can sit that out so that can just cancel out.
Mhm. Right on.
And that's the reason why, Godfrey, I don't want Declan to play in Prague and get another yellow. I would rather have him available for Bayern than Prague.
Unless Arteta's gonna tell him, bro, if someone runs past you, don't tackle. Don't.
You don't risk as a baller. You can't. You're not listening to a coach on that turn. Come on now.
Yeah, but
this see that boy be like, I can get it. I'm going for it.
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't play him either because it don't even have to be a tackle. Someone can push you. Someone can shove you. You shove him back, and the ref come and book both of y'all. You know?
Or it can be an infringement, and you just kick the ball extra.
Yeah. I wouldn't play him either, to be fair. So that kind of limits our options, gentlemen. That leaves us with Norgard and Moreno.
That's fine. That's fine.
I mean, and every top fan has said we have the depth. Let's use the depth.
There we go.
Yeah, but the depth wasn't meant for the Champions League now, was it? So it was meant for like,
the depth was meant. The depth is meant to give Champions League a break and not rotation.
Correct.
In games that we don't consider too important.
No, the depth for me. Now go on.
Yeah, I would rate Prague an easier game than Bayern Munich's and the rest.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I would rest players for that game with the view of the bigger term.
I'll tell you what, I don't think we'll win the Bayern Munich game. I'm gonna be straight up. Yeah, I'm being
surprised.
Yeah, I'm being completely honest. I don't think we win that. I'm not saying we're gonna lose, but this is the first game I'm going into this season where I'm like, I don't think we win this one, even though it's at home. That attack is just frightening, and as good as our defense.
Confidence is crazy work.
It's not perfect. I don't think we win. I think we could draw it.
I went 13 games this season thinking that we won't win.
Really?
Every single game that we played this season so far, I went in thinking a draw or we might lose.
I think we would win all of them. Every single game we went into this season, I predicted a win. Even Liverpool, I thought we would win it. But this Bayern team, I think a draw is a good result for us. This is why I think this is so important to win. It's Slavia Prague, because that puts on 12 points. We draw that game, it's on 13. Now we need one more win, and we're top 8, avoid the playoff, and then we can rotate the squad that way. Then we can do this. I don't even care. You could put the 3 fridges, whoever, rotate, rest the guys, get guys back from injury.
We got long time to buy. We got long time to meet Bayern Munich. That's a 26. Very, very long time.
Is Bayern after the international break, or is that before?
It's right after the second game. Right after the international break, we have Tottenham at home, and then it's Bayern, and then it's Chelsea. It's a 3-game run.
I saw something then, I think AFTV put it out, that Odegaard, Noni, and Kai will be available after the international break.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, I heard Kai is touching grass right now.
So can you imagine those 3 starting against Bayern?
I can imagine them starting against Chelsea. Definitely starting against Chelsea. Not Bayern. I think he will start Zubimendi, Rice, Eze, Trossard, Gyökeres, Saka versus Bayern Munich. I really think when Odegaard gets back, he will move Eze over to the left, and the midfield will be Odegaard, Rice, and Zubi with Eze playing left wing. And then Nani comes to Saka. I think that's what his plan is. But as of now, if we win the Bayern Munich game, especially if we keep a clean sheet in that game, then I'm gonna start to get some of the chess that I see some of these. But until then,
you'll be surprised. It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, it should be a good game, but it won't be our defense or none of our defenders that cost us. or it'll us being missing a couple of chances, and then our goalkeeper doing some stupid shit. Think he's the weak link in our back line, you know.
Nah, man, dude is just too bored.
Yeah, he has this thing where he just wants to be involved in the game. We saw it against Atletico. Man, always, you know, he like, bro, what are you doing? Just be decisive. If you're indecisive, hoof it. Do a Bruno Fernandes and just hoof the ball. Don't try to shield the ball out. Try to get involved in the build up and all that. Just if we're not calling your name, Raya, you're doing well. You know, so goalkeeper for goalkeeper. You never see Manuel Neuer doing none of this stupid shit that Raya be doing.
He's just bored, man. He feel like he need to do something.
Yeah, he needs to.
It ain't make no sense, but you know, it is what it is.
Because this is the stuff that got Ramsdale sold, right? He couldn't focus. And then he comes out and say, I can't focus for 90 minutes. Like, bro, what are you doing? Come on now. Can't be costing us games. I do expect that, well, yeah, I don't think we win that one. I don't have any chest for that Bayern Munich game. I'm not going to lie. Even though it's at the end.
I think I do. Yeah.
Yeah, just hoof it. Just hoof that shit. That's what Bruno doesn't even look, bro. He just hoofs it. And sometimes it lands. And when it lands, you know, you'll have Rashford or Mbeumo clean through on goal. You know, accuracy by volume. You know, sometimes I wish Odegaard would take some risk. You know,
he don't even have to take risks. He just need to shoot the damn ball when it's open. When it's open. Instead of having to feint and then feint. Nah. Shoot the ball from the arc.
I don't mind if my attacking player, because that was the criticism that a lot of people had for Ethan after the Brighton game, that he gave the ball away. I'm like, bro, if you're trying to break the lines, you will give the ball away sometimes. You're not going to break the lines being safe.
Every time.
Yeah, the final risky pass will come down to you to break the line. And, you know, have a go at it. But Odegaard, you know, he does the safe passes, keep things ticking. Man, break the damn line, bro. Make it, you know. Yeah. You know, that's how you get better. Break the damn line.
I like if you're going to break the line, I don't care if you give the ball away. If you make 5 out of 10 passes that break the line, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good percentage.
Because if the line is broken, a big chance is coming. Yeah. Can you imagine this right here? The Sweet Prince getting cooked by Olise. You know, I do think Gabriel and Saliba or Nkappi can deal with Harry Kane, but this could be a problem. Olise could get some change out of him. But the Bayern Munich defense isn't impenetrable. You know, we can get at them, but I do think their attack is better than ours. If you watch AFTV and all this, you're gonna hear how, you know, we got all the best players in the world, but I do think Olise is a top player. Top player.
Hey, Olise versus Havertz. Not Havertz. Olise versus Ezid.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that Bayern also have a particular world-class striker in their ranks.
Yeah, they do. They got him. They got I don't think Musiala is back in time. I know he's training again, but I don't think he'll be back in time for that match.
Dang.
Yeah.
They got 30. Bayern got 30 goals.
Yeah, bro, they're scoring goals for fun, bro. Like
30 goals, only 4 against.
Yeah, they're making it look effortless. The way these men are scoring goals, bro, it's peak. So I do think I know we're keeping clean sheets the entire month of October, and it looks great, but I think it ends there. I think we concede in that game. I could see that game being a 1-1 or a 2-2, but yeah, I do think we concede in that game. I'm not gonna lie.
We got what? We got 16 goal, 3 against. Mm-hmm. They got 4 goal against them. So you can't break that. It's possibility. We can get through the line.
Yeah, we can break them.
We can get through the line.
Yeah, Champions League fixtures it will be a good game. It will be a spectacle. If we lose that game, I won't lose my head. If we lose tomorrow, I'm gonna lose my head.
Yeah.
If we lose to Burnley and Scott Parker, because one thing we know that we're 4 points clear, so it's not like anyone can leapfrog us into first. But I want to see that gap grow, man. I want us to win, and I want to see a 10-point gap between us and Liverpool. And I want Bournemouth to go to Man City and do the damn business. I want to see Evan Nielsen, Kluivert, Tavernier, Semenyo, who says he's a Arsenal fan, and I'm thinking he could do good. I need to see him go there and cook and build. I think the assembled or AFC always said it earlier that we need to build this lead early, so when we turn the corner of the year, December, when we start to get these players back and have a fully fit squad for the run-in, FA Cup start, fix the congestion, we are in a good place. I don't want any more hiccups, man. That's why.
Would you get Semenyo?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would get him. What you saying, Suj? You want Serge over Semenyo?
I would take Semenyo if there's a guarantee that Arteta is not the manager.
Arteta won't be the manager 2 years from now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive.
If he wins the league this season, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's called. If he wins the league, or even make it even worse, if he wins the league and Carabao or FA Cup, so a league double, he will sign a contract extension.
Yeah, but then
I see that, but
then he would have earned it.
Yeah, and I just don't think Semenyo under an Arteta structure would be ideal.
Yeah. I think players like Eze, Saka, Semenyo, I think these guys are good enough to overcome the Arteta tax. Because the team has been together so long, play as a unit, function so well, especially defensively. So, for example, if Semenyo hits 18 goals this year at Bournemouth, and then he comes to Arsenal and Arteta takes some of the flair out of him, and that 18 goals turns into 12, but it still helps us win the league, I'll take that.
I mean, Godfrey just mentioned it just then. Give me a Eudes over Semenyo.
Yeah. This kid right here is badass too, Godfrey. This car kid from here, he's 17, but he does look cold. Yeah. Well, Haha says Semenyo is overrated. But if he was linked to United, he'd be a top player. Yeah.
Right.
If he was
everybody linked to United are top players.
If he was linked to United, well, Haha would post a clip in here of a compilation of him twisting up, man, and banging one in the top corner.
It might say Luke Shaw is still world class.
Yeah, big up, man. Big up to you, bro. Appreciate you checking in. Yildiz, then Semenyo. Here's either one. I'm good.
But after this season's transfer summer window, it just goes to show players changing teams, even within the league, it takes time to settle.
Yeah.
So even if you do get a Semenyo, I don't expect him to come out and bang straight away.
Or then he could.
Still in Prem.
Or he could.
Then he could, because if Semenyo comes into our team, he will have an adjustment phase. He will have less space, because right now, when he goes to Man City on Sunday, whenever Bournemouth wins the ball, because City are going to be pushing him back, whenever Bournemouth, he will have space to run into. When he comes to Arsenal, we're a possession-based team. We have the ball most of the time. So the game is mostly going to be played in their half. How do you function when you're becoming a ball-dominant team where you have less space to run into? Yeah, that's usually tricky. I actually think that's actually hurting Gyökeres.
Yeah.
Because in Portugal, he had 2 10s creating for him, and whenever they got the ball, they were looking for him all the time. Our build-up is much slower, much more controlled, much more. Yeah.
And that's one thing about, like you just said, that's one thing about the Premier League. It's not like a big open space. You can just run in and do whatever you want to. Somebody gonna catch you.
Yeah.
But the flip side of that, right, is most of our attack goes down the right. So if we can go down the right, and then Semenyo still can run down the left and take control of some of the stuff, it could potentially work. But don't know.
It could, but like you said, I think Arteta has this system. I don't think you're gonna see a major overhaul, and because someone asked me today, could I see a world where Kai and Gyökeres play together? And I'm like, no, I don't see it under Arteta. I could see Unai Emery doing it because I see Unai Emery play Aubameyang and Lacazette, and Aubameyang won a golden boot out of it. Like, people forget Aubameyang won a golden boot with Mo Salah and Sadio Mane in I think, what was that, 2021? You know, so
yeah,
it can work. So I think a different coach who could, our back four is set, and our midfield could be what, Eze, Saka, Zubimendi or Rice, and Odegaard or Eze, and a front two. But the way Arteta has, 4-4-2 Godfrey, it ain't happening. He would require too much change, and we get annoyed with him not giving all those instructions from the sideline with his system 5 years in. Can you imagine a new system? He'd be damn near on the pitch.
Yeah, man control everything.
He'd be damn near on the pitch trying to make the pass for the player.
I'm just literally waiting for him to get suspended for the amount of times he's on the pitch or out of the box.
Yeah. He's the ball boy. He's coach. He's manager. He's the fifth assistant referee.
Everything, man.
Bro, that's good. What the hell are they working on during the week if he has to do all that?
You gotta love the energy.
He needs to cut down that espresso before the game.
Yeah, man. He needs to do something, man. It's just too much. It's cringe because you're meant to be the leader on the sideline, and if shit gets sticky, people look to their leader to be calm, right? You don't want to. You look at your leader in a stressful situation and they're panicking, makes you panic, But he needs to be a calm and influence. Wenger used to go sit the hell down on the sideline. Fergie never did anything.
You can't tell me that after 6 years, you haven't coached the players enough that you have to be getting instructions mid-game.
Mid-game, all game long, and that's why the team looks so slow in their build-up, because it's like they're waiting for the manager to tell them where to pass and where to move to. Like, you can't coach instinctive football. That passage of play between Eze and Marino and Skelly, the goal against Brighton. Now, you can't coach that from the sideline. Now, I know that Marino's back heel is going to get all the highlights, but, bro, the ball comes to Eze. Eze takes one touch and takes the defender completely out onto his right foot and just dribbles past him, quick pass to Marino. Marino knows, okay, everyone is expecting me to take the ball this way because he's not very fast, but he's smart. He is smart. So he knew that back heel. No one was expecting that. Skelly has the ball IQ to know where the ball is going to be. And him and Ethan, they have that thing. That academy thing, they got it. In the Champions League, I've seen it when they played together. I've seen it they have it. So bang, bang play. That's what they can do if you let them play. That was instinctive football. That's what footballers like to do. No man wants to be looking for a structure every time the ball comes to their feet.
Even that Timber run in the Carabao for that goal. If he looked up and looked at Arteta,
would have passed it back to Raya. He would have passed it back to Raya. It would have been a back pass. Yeah. Or he would have came all the way over to the left back.
Cheer on my coach, man. Yeah. It's working. It's working this season. We just gotta hold up to it. It's working this season. We just gotta keep it going.
Well, it has to work tomorrow. So before we get out of here, gentlemen, tomorrow I'm going for big chest, big scoreline. I'm going.
Gyökeres scores tomorrow.
Yeah, I would love that. I'm here for it.
Gyökeres scores tomorrow.
I think it's going to be a 3-0, but Gyökeres brace.
Gyökeres brace. Who scores the other one?
Brace. He better, because he's in my fantasy league team, so he better.
He's in mine. He definitely scored tomorrow.
You know who you need to put in your fantasy team tomorrow? Morgan Gibbs-White against United. He's going to cook.
Yeah,
he's going to cook against United. But everyone is going for a win. Godfrey said we're putting 5 past them. I got 5 on it. I'm here for that. That's going to send the top gooners over the edge, bro.
You gotta let y'all know, is Scott Parker going to open up now?
Yeah, Scott. Yeah, he's not known for,
Yeah, that boy gonna sit.
Yeah, man.
He is okay with a draw.
Yeah. Cooper
said if we bang a quick 2 in there, He's probably gonna have to open up.
Ethan, I'd love to see Ethan touch pitch tomorrow. And this is what I'm saying. If we score say we score 2 goals in the first half, right? Second half comes around and you're managing the game and you bring Ethan on. Hey, he's hungry. He wants his goal. And that's when it turns into this. That's right. So the rotation can actually help us blitz teams versus trying to see games out and just pass. No. 2-0 up, you give some of the other guys a run out, because, game time minutes, you can train all you want. You can play cup games all you want, but Premier League minutes are different. So,
yeah, I'll say we'll get a 4.
I'm seeing everyone. So I'm seeing all clean sheets. Everyone's saying that the dry cleaning bill going to be high this season because the clean sheets just keep coming. More clean sheets, more clean sheets, more clean sheets. Suge, what time is it in Sydney or in Australia right now?
I'm in Brisbane, so we don't have daylight saving. So it is 10:40 Saturday morning.
So they have daylight savings in Sydney?
Yeah, they have daylight saving in half the country except 2 states, and I'm in one of those states.
And Brisbane is one of the states. What's the other one?
The Western Australia.
Perth?
So Perth.
Okay. How far are you from Melbourne?
I am 2 and a bit hour flight.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
I'm down under.
You can take a train to get there.
Nah, bugger taking the train. It would take you almost 24 hours to do a train.
Oh yeah, nah.
It's like
get you a cabin and just curl up.
it's like 18 hours drive.
Oh,
or like a 2.5 hour flight.
Yeah, it would be really nice to score 2 quick goals just to enjoy the second half and get our popcorn right after we watch a mauling and watch Villa just completely send the Liverpool
mash up them people.
To a frenzy.
What do you think about Tottenham and Chelsea?
Tottenham, Chelsea. I think Chelsea win. 3-1.
You think so?
Yeah.
What time was our game?
Our game is at 7 p.m. It's coming on at 7 a.m. my time, so that's 3 p.m. UK time.
That's 1 a.m.
Jeez.
That's the life of international fans. That's the life of international fans. So next year, when the World Cup is here, I feel no sympathy for them, man, who have to get up at 3 a.m. and watch football. That's just part of it.
We do this every season.
Nighttime in America is fine because it's morning for me.
Yeah.
That's calm.
Okay.
Right? But 3 p.m. UK, that's gonna kill me.
Yeah, so you imagine you get up and then have to watch some of this football. Imagine watching that type of football at 1 a.m., bro. You don't need any Ambien or sleeping aid. It should have put you right to sleep. But this is what we need tomorrow. 2 quick goals. You let the boys come on and eat. Yeah, let the young boys come on and eat as well. Smash up the
by the
line.
way, we got Cooper, by the way. How's your ankle, by the way?
Yeah.
Cooper, by the way.
We got Cooper, man. I know Cooper went under the knife recovering well. Yeah, Cooper, let us know how you get. Bro, you got to let us check in with the community, Cooper. What are we doing? Come on now. You have to let us know how you doing, man. I got Chelsea beating them, man. Chelsea always beat these, man. Always. And Tottenham have a shit home record, bro.
Correct.
Yeah.
They have 1 home win this season.
Really?
Based on home form, they're 17th. Only the relegation side have a worse home. They're good on the road, but at home, they're shit. I don't expect Chelsea to I expect Chelsea to mash them up, and then next week Chelsea go do some stupid shit like lose to Wolves and that. But I do expect Chelsea to beat these men. The most inconsistent bunch in the Prem right now. But yeah, we need results to keep going our way because we all know that Arteta needs all the help he can get.
Yeah,
all of
Claire, I'm used to it. I don't sleep during the season. The missus already knows.
Yeah. So the early kickoffs when it's 12 p.m., 12:30 kickoff for Arsenal, it's 4:30 a.m. my time. So I usually get up and because I haven't missed the Arsenal game, bro. I haven't missed the Arsenal game since as far as I can remember, to be honest.
The Champions League, the late Champions League games, which is like 8 p.m. is like 6 a.m. for me. So that's great.
Nah.
Getting ready
That works best.
Getting ready to work or whatever is perfect. But
Yeah.
or the 12:30 games at 10:30 for me p.m.
Yeah, I'm here for it, man. But gentlemen, appreciate you all coming on. Suge, you're a legend.
Appreciate it.
Always
Big up, big up.
appreciate everything you do for the channel and for the community. We appreciate you. Big up to you every single time. Big up to the chat. Big up to Claire. Thank you for the for your participation and for the membership. Big up Cooper. Hope the ankle goes well, bro. Stay off of it. Don't be stubborn like me. Then you're gonna have setbacks. Big up to Kwaja. Big up to Godfrey. Check in for the Grizzlies game, my bro. Big up to you every single time. Like I always say, people, take care of yourselves and each other. Until next time, we are gone.